Welcome back to another week of Kadyr's Corner. I hope everybody had a great holiday season. Hope everybody has a great new year as we look into 2021 and put 2020 behind us. You know, when the calendar turned to the new year, that was typically when I started getting back into baseball activities. Whether that meant getting in the cage slowly and gradually, working over the course of weeks to increase my workload or increase my amount of swings or whatever it was that I was doing, or playing catch, gradually getting the glove back on and gradually getting my arm back in shape for spring training. I knew that spring training was middle of February, so I planned from middle of February back, and I knew my body and what it took for me to get myself ready for spring training, and that typically was around the first week of January to get myself back into it. But what I did was I gradually got myself back into it. And that's what this post is about this week, is gradually getting ourselves ready for whatever our date is that we need to get ready for the season to start, whether that's spring tryouts or whether that's getting ready for our spring season. Whatever you know the date is of your start or of your tryout or of the start of your season or when practices start, plan from that moment back to where we are right now to decide when it is for you to start getting back into baseball activities after hopefully taking a little bit of a rest off for the winter. And if that's next week, that's next week. If it's a month from now, then it's a month from now. But we have to gradually get back into shape and gradually get our hands back into shape and gradually get our arms back in shape and our legs back in shape and our core back in shape before we can go out and just let it go in a practice. So to plan with that. The other element to that is, as we get into the season, if we know our season is 6 months or 4 months or 8 months, however long your season is. I knew obviously my season was from February until hopefully the end of October. So I had to plan accordingly. I couldn't go into spring training being in mid-season form, because if I was in mid-season form in the middle of February, then where would I be come July? I would probably be really, really tired and really, really grinding to get through the end of the season. So I wanted to build through the course of the season as well. I didn't want to plateau at the beginning of spring training. So again, it's a long season. It's long. It's not sprints. We don't need to rush to get ready and rush to be at the peak of our physicality when season starts. That's when we want to start feeling good about ourselves to be able to ride to the crest of the middle of the season, be in mid-season form, and then take that throughout the course of the season. So again, that starts with a gradual progression to the start of the season, a gradual progression to the middle of the season, and then a strong finish toward the end of the season. And that's all by planning. It's all by looking and planning and then doing it accordingly and working out accordingly. And it takes effort. It takes effort to look at. It takes effort to plan. But I promise you, if you do that, then it'll allow your season to go a little more smoothly and hopefully injury-free. So take those into consideration. Get a throwing program. Devise a plan for when you get in the cage. Right now, when you're just starting, you don't have to do it every day, because every day, again, will put us at risk for injury. But gradually build up to that. And it is good, obviously, to work out every day when your body is ready for that. As always, hit me up, #USAB mailbag. I'd love to hear from you. Questions, comments, concerns. And until next time, play hard, dream big.